Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And if you're a pre-existing subscriber, welcome. Right now, someone did bring up a major concern that me calling you guys baby dinosaurs is indeed offensive to you. So I won't be using that anymore. If you guys have anything that you want to be named or nicknamed, like angels perhaps, or whatever you prefer, comment it in the description below, and then I will be doing a poll, and we'll be polling what you guys prefer to be called. With that being said, we're going to jump ahead. I just want you guys to put a couple of these dates in your calendar. November 2nd at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be doing, I will go live. We're doing an electoral college map. On October 30th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing a giveaway plus a Q&A live. And then on October 18th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing a giveaway this Sunday. So stay tuned for that. All this information will be in the description below. I just want you guys to tell you guys, please refrain from inappropriate comments about whatever it is that you're saying or a nickname that you call Trump. It's getting flagged by YouTube as we get closer to the voting booth, and your accounts are going to get deleted, not because I'm trying to get you deleted. I'm not even doing that. I don't have no control over the YouTube algorithm. YouTube picking up on it quickly, and I've been trying to approve your comments so that other people could see it, but it's getting flagged and deleted and reported. So I highly advise you guys to stop doing inappropriate comments. Just watch what you say. If you want to go on a rant, you can contact me at my email in the description below. Alright, so for today's video, I do have a large description of things to do with you guys. But for today, we're going to be talking about human rights violation and whether or not there's going to be like the big Nuremberg trial or something like that. Alright. Now, this is going to be like part one of many. So if you guys have any other readings that you want me to do on human rights violation, you could always let me know in the description below and I'll do it. But you need to give me information on the topic. Don't just tell me, because I have no idea what the research or what actually to look up, because you guys are the one advising me. Therefore, you guys should be the one giving me the information, just so you guys know. Alright, because I don't want to be giving false information to other people. Alright, Spirit, tell me, will there be a big human violation court case coming in the next couple of years? Will there be a very big human violation court case coming in the next couple of years? Spirit, what is the card that represents a human rights violation? What is the card that represents human rights violation? Spirit, tell me, what's the card that represents human rights violation? Okay, so we have this. This is the card that represents human rights violation. Okay. Spirit, tell me, what is the card that represents a court case? A big court case. Or like a worldwide, like world view kind of thing. I'm getting a sense like the world card, so I might also use that. Then we also have here as the world case. So this is the big case. There's a lot of problems that the world has gone through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there may be 7 big cases that may come out. So we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Spirit, tell me. So will the Trump organization, or Trump himself, Donald John Trump, will he be present, or will he be charged for human rights violations? Will Donald John Trump be charged for human rights violation? Will he be charged for human rights violation? Okay, at first what I heard was no and yes. So, and the first card that came out was death, reverse. He might either be really ill and unable to stand trial, or he may actually pass. I don't wish death upon anybody. Please keep that in mind. Because we do have here in the card that reversal is temperance and is harmony and balance, but it's in reverse. So I assume that this is bad health. Bad health. Then these are the two cards that came together, people fighting, and it's been revealed. So, the bad thing that they've done that was hidden is no longer going to be hidden. Oh, shit, I know what this is. Sorry for my language. This is the militia. His ties to the militias. Or white supremacist groups, KKK and stuff like that. So we do have here the incumbency. He's off the throne by this point. And it's going to be revealed again. So yeah, whatever it is that's happened, it's going to be revealed. So that's interesting. Yeah, and then the court case is indeed going to go to the courts. And it's going to be tied to the Trump organization. And like I said, I did feel the world card. It's going to be on the world stage, corruption underground. Because this is like above ground, underground. So maybe underground dealing, shady things. A lot of people are going to go down. Because this is going to be a big court case. This is a human rights violation. Meaning that other countries are going to be in charge. Now keep in remember that when you do a human rights violation, anyone within the U.S. is not going to be on... That's to... Everyone in the U.S. is going to be on trial, but more specifically, the people in the jury are not going to be American. They're going to be people from other countries deciding whether or not the United States shall be charged for the crime against humanity. And then here we have it. 7 big court cases. 7 things that may happen. So we do have here... this is my assumption because I am human. I do have an opinion only. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So we do have the kids in the cages, or the big one, because it's the only one by itself. We have refusing to give people help medically. I think calling Mexican rapists and killers and murderers is another human rights violation. Because of that, a lot of people had experienced a lot of hate and suicide because of that, and a lot of murder. We do have here his ties to the militia, the KKK, and stuff like that. National terrorist groups, he'll be charged as a terrorist, so we'll do a reading on that. Then we do have here is his misinformation spreading about the virus and lying to the American people. His ties to, I don't know if you guys know about this, there was a killing, like almost like an assassination on a protester, and Trump applauded the assassination on a protester protesting for Black Lives Matter, and he called it a national terrorist. But that person, all he did was held a sign, and they shot him and killed him and called him assassination. This was done by the U.S. Police Department, just so you guys know. Yeah, so we do have here his inability to incite violence within the U.S., and his tie to Russia is the big one at the top. So there's a lot of problems, there's a lot of court cases, and he's going to be off the throne. So, yeah. This is really interesting to see that this is how the court case comes about. Okay. The next one that came to my head was Yemen. So we're going to do Yemen. If you guys don't know what happened, 25 million people in Yemen were left to starve for food, and so that's a human rights violation that many countries have chose not to help them out. Some countries did, but not all of them. So, the politicians in those countries left them to dry, or die, basically. Best way to put it. Okay. Spirit, tell me, what's the card that represents Yemen? What is the card that represents Yemen? Okay, Spirit, what's the card that represents Yemen? Okay. We have here the future. This is the past, this is the future. And so, Yemen is the future, but this is what it represents. Okay. Okay. Alright, so would Yemen be health crisis, or food crisis, or food shortage, health shortage, all the things will be deemed a human rights violation, Spirit, tell me. Will it be deemed a human rights violation against humanity? Will they be charged for human rights violation against humanity? I hear it now. Oh, these 2 cards came out. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe, it's very possible. Alright, so, we're gonna go with this. Okay, so the first card that came out was, this is how they were in the past. They weren't struggling, they didn't have all these problems. I feel like there's just a lot of burden from a lot of wars. They're a very war-torn country. And a lot of people felt bruised. They felt like they didn't have protection on their back, which is why, like, if you have, like, all the, like, things behind your back, you're more likely to be protected than you are without it. And so, this is almost like the view as, like, a bulletproof vest, but they don't have protection. I feel like they don't feel secure. They feel like they're very, very, like, poor and that, like, they're malnourished, but they don't even, people almost feels like no one cares for them, really. Then we do have here, this is judgment. So the people who do this will indeed be judged, not only by the people who currently live on the planet, but by the people in the spirits. Because these people, the 25 million people, were not meant to die. But also, I'm also seeing here that they're being called up. These people are being called up for a greater good. So not saying that these, the spirit guides want them dead or anything, or the angels, no. But because it was inevitable, they called them upon it so that they don't have to face any more hardships or any crisis. Because it was unfair what they did. They didn't sign up for this. So these two cards came out together. We have the Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords. And so basically, this is almost like driving a story through the incumbent or something like that. In this case, driving a story through the political party that did this. But it's in reverse. I feel like this person will not be charged specifically. Because they actually did. This is how the leaders live in. They're living this luxurious life. This is where all the money went. It went to the leader and not to the actual people. I'm also getting a sense here that this may have something to do with the donations. So if you have donated to Yemen, it probably may have not actually went to the country or the people. It went to the people in power. So they were collecting. This was almost fraudulent. That what they did is that they took the money and they live in this luxurious life while these people suffer. So if you think you're helping them, no. The only people you're helping is the people in power that have control and changing the situation. But they choose not to, because if people are suffering, people feel sorry. They feel empathy for them. And therefore, they're more likely to shed money to them than they are to, say, a country that's doing very well, like Saudi Arabia. Ask yourself a question. Are you more likely to give money to Saudi Arabia or a war-torn country? Or like a country torn by a storm or something, a natural disaster, right? You're more likely to donate money. Whereas, like, just because a country's really rich and they look poor, but they're actually not poor, like, it just doesn't make sense. So I feel like that's the perspective. This is my opinion only. So I feel like there's this perspective. We do have here that they don't care about all the problems they cause. These are the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups here. They're looking at, like, this opportunity, these 2 cups. We can take advantage of the country. This is war-torn, like, hunger and COVID. But they don't care because they have these 2 cups standing. Like, we're getting all this money from donations. We're making, like, so much money off of that. Because remember, their money's not worth anything. So, like, a US dollar will be worth almost millions in their countries. So just know that. Yeah, but there's something new happening, something new coming. And the government will be restored. So I feel like because of the situation, a new leader will arise from this. And it's going to get fixed. There's going to be an agreement between this person and the people. I feel like a dictator may come out of this. A dictator. Yeah, it's going to be handed over. The power is going to be handed over to someone new. And it's going to happen after lockdown. After the country goes out of this pandemic. This will happen. There will be a new leader. And he will look upon the ruins of his country. And how to fix this. So he will be, indeed, even though he'll be a dictator, he's going to be a strong dictator. But he's going to be, like, almost like I'm getting the sense that he's going to be a really good dictator. Like, whatever he is, he's going to be a good guy. He's not like one of those dictators like Kim Jong-un or Stalin or Hitler. He may pursue power, but he's going to do it for the right reasons. So just know that. I do see a good future for Yemen, but I do not see a human rights violation. Yeah, so, yeah, no. Nope. Okay, Spirit, tell me. What's that place called? What is that place that blew up? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Okay, so, okay, Spirit, tell me. For white supremacist groups and domestic terrorists in the United States, will they be charged with hate crimes against humanity? Will they be charged with hate crimes against humanity? Will they be charged against hate crimes against humanity? Will they be charged against hate crimes against humanity? Yeah, they will. They will be charged. The government's here. We have judgment. We have the hanged man. We have the Ace of Swords reverse. We have two cards that came out together. And the final outcome. This is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have the government here. So the government is going to be overlooking this entire organization. They're going to be analyzing it. There's going to be heavy judgment on these people, these white supremacist groups. They're going to be judged for their crimes against humanity. So yes, I do see some sort of human rights violation. They're going to be hanged upside down almost. This might be the first time the United States very well could declare these white national terror groups or national terror group, no matter where you are or what you're from, as a designated national terrorist organization for the first time in American history. So that's what I see here. Something's gonna be revealed because of their ignorance within the current administration. The ignorance within the current administration, it's going to be revealed that it was designed to make sure that the incumbent does not get removed from power. So that's what is going to be revealed about these groups, that they will use as resources, almost like the president's own militias, private militias, to make sure that he stays in power at all times. That's what it appears like. Their job is to stand by, literally what this is, to fight when acts, to make sure that information about his tax returns does not come out. He's tied to Russia. He does not want the United States to be reborn or go to a new transformation, a new cycle. Yeah, he wants to make sure the United States stays unbalanced. This is how this is how it's gonna go. Because we do have here the Hanged Man, the Sun, the Death card reverse, and then we have the Five of Pentacles reverse. And so they will be leaving, but not right now. Then, yeah, he's hogging his money. In the middle, he's hogging his money. And so he wants to make sure that it does not get released. And then on this side, we have the Judgment. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have the 7 of Swords reversed and the Temperance reversed. And what that basically means is that they were on standby. This was private militia. It was supposed to cause unrest within the country if the tax returns get released. And then this is the final outcome. And the final outcome, the tax return does get released. We will, at this point, have a new leader. A new leader will come out of this. Yeah. The tax returns are going to get released. And then he will leave. So, interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Alright. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content such as this. If you have any suggestions, put it in the link below. If you guys are asking for personal readings, let me know. I'm only going to book this week and the next 2 weeks, and that's it, because I might be getting surgery, so I don't want to book it out too far in advance. So if you guys want a personal reading, let me know. I do not charge anything right now. It is free. I am currently practicing the way I do this, the same way I'm doing this right now with you. I will do it virtually. I need to be able to read your lips because I am hard of hearing, so I need to depend on that. And yeah, so for the first 15 minutes, I will be talking to you. We'll have a casual conversation. But after that 15 minutes has passed, that's when the thing shall begin. The actual session shall begin. And with that, because you've been talking to me for so long, the energy in the room, making it easier, more likely that the cards are going to be accurate. But please note that if you are emotional about a certain topic that you want to discuss, I highly advise that you wait another time to do this. Because when you're emotional, you have a tendency to almost influence the reading in a way that makes the reading not resonate, and is almost completely wrong. It makes it extra confusing. So yeah. So if you guys like that, my email's in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hope you like it.